In Germany, when you try to cross the Autobahn in a busy spot of the Autobahn, if you walked across that Autobahn and you were struck by a car, you were attempting to commit suicide. It was your responsibility to know how to cross that Autobahn in the proper way. Meanwhile, here in the States, we have Magic Act, where they have a tiger, and the tiger decides to disembowel one of them, so the tiger dies. Because tiger decided tiger, and tiger gets killed for being a tiger. What's that? There's a gorilla in a zoo? And it has its own territory? Because, we don't put all the animals in the same fucking gate zone. We kind of separate them so they don't kill each other. Because, animals and territory. So you're saying this kid goes over the fence, railing, whatever. He puts himself over. He doesn't get thrown or chucked or tossed. Someone didn't push him over. No, he put himself over, or she put herself over. I'm going to try to be nice. I'm going to try to keep this as gender biased as possible. Gender non-biased as possible, but we know it's a guy. Guys are stupid. That's kind of how we work. That's how we roll. But because the guardian or parental units weren't watching the kid go over the thing, and it got down there, and the gorilla said, "Hey, look! Free punching bag! Because somebody's invading my territory." What do? We shoot the gorilla because territory, wild animal, not a thing, apparently. Not a thing. Someone didn't give the gorilla a briefing. Hey, if someone passes the railing, you just toss them back out. Nope. You just shoot them. Just shoot them. Yeah, we know it's the kid's fault for coming in the first place, into the territory, but shoot them. Shoot the gorilla. Probably no repercussions to the kid or the mother or whatever the guardian was. Probably no repercussions. And I'm going to be trying to find information on this story to keep up on it because I want to find out if they get in trouble. They probably won't because, personal responsibility. What the fuck is that? There was jokes about, I think Katt Williams made a joke about that, where a kid went, I think it was in San Francisco or some shit, but a story at that time was a kid went over the fence or railing, whatever, to deal with to play with the tiger. And the tigers were kind of looking at each other like, is this not for serious? He's walking into our territory, and he thinks we're not going to tiger. Tigers don't tiger? Do we not tiger? I mean, we've been roaring here and yelling all day, and we can't do anything, but here we are, chilling, and this motherfucker comes in. Okay. We're going to have to show him how things roll in the jungle, because this is our territory. And they pounced him, and they tried to kill him, and of course, what happened to the tigers? Click, click, boom. Terminated. Because tigers tigering. What the fuck? How dare you tigers tiger? Stop tigering, tigers. Same thing with gorilla. A gorilla-gorillaing? No, fuck that. You're a gorilla. You shouldn't be gorillaing. You should be humaning. Stop it. You should know that if a human passes the fence, you should just toss him back out there. No. See, animals don't work that way. They don't work that way. Again, that's why we don't have them all in the same enclosure. We have them in different little sections. Because if we had them all in the same enclosure, we'd have gorillas beating the shit out of tigers. Tigers jumping on top of the gorilla, then they're both fighting each other, and then lions show up, and then the lions looking like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about this shit? And then, of course, they get stepped on by a random elephant. What the fuck? And yeah, that's why we don't have them all in the same enclosure. That's why we kind of break them off and separate them. That's kind of a thing. There's a reason. Because territory, and animals fight a lot. Because nuclear arms are the arms of the devil, and it's humanity's fault that there's fighting, even though animals do it all the fucking time. Even in my house, I got, 3 cats, 2 dogs, and they're fighting all the time. But, yeah, humans made fighting. It's our fault. Yeah, okay. That makes perfect sense. Because animals do it just because blood sport? Yeah. But that's the point I'm trying to make. People don't want to take responsibility. In fact, I would not be shocked if those zoos were sued because people were being stupid. So, to the owners of the zoos, countersue their ass for being stupid. Well, maybe not in those words, because your grandparents get upset when you get called stupid. Can't say lack of intelligence, because that's pretty much translation of stupid. I'm trying to think of how you can say this without failing to read. Yeah, that'll work. There's warning signs. I'm pretty sure y'all have warning signs out there saying not to pass the fence. So I'm pretty sure y'all have warning signs. And if you don't, then you're going to get sued. Because, the whole hot coffee thing. No, not the hot coffee. No, not the GTA hot coffee mod. No. Stop. No. Not that. There's actually a case where someone got hot coffee from, I think, McDonald's, and the coffee was hot, and they set it on their lap. Yeah. Walk with me on this one. Personal responsibility. What the fuck's that? They set this hot coffee. They took this hot coffee. They ordered hot coffee. They ordered coffee in this pot, and they took the coffee and they set it in their lap. Let's run this one more time. They ordered coffee, which is traditionally known for being hot. Took the cup and then set the cup on the lap, and then the cup spilled and it burned the shit out of their legs. And then they sued McDonald's because apparently the coffee was hot. Stop being hot stuff. Stop it. Your organics are fucking stupid. Your organics are fucking stupid as a mass. You are stupid as shit. You are stupid as shit as a mass. Individual persons of your organics may be smart enough to use logic. Maybe. But as a mass, you're fucking idiots. I want to just put y'all on a roller coaster and see how many of y'all want to undo your freaking safety harnesses and such to take selfies. It's pressing my boobs too hard. I'm going to take this off and and then you sue them for not putting on the safety equipment on you in the first place. See, again, cameras. Cameras everywhere. Cameras fucking everywhere. But that's a big brother state. I don't give a shit. Cameras everywhere. For businesses, cameras everywhere. Wanna know why? Because when shit like that happens, you have documented proof. So instead of just firing the employee, well, we're just going to fire you. It's like, why? I put everything on. I literally put everything on them. Well, obviously it wasn't on there right because they fell out. No, they undid it. And that's why we can't have nice things. We had a zoo, but apparently we might as well just close the zoos and send the animals back out because people are too damn stupid to realize animals and territory are a thing. And then parents aren't watching their kids, or the guardian wasn't watching the kid. I don't know what it was. It just pisses me off no end. But whatever the case it is. Whatever the case. Don't watch the kid. The kid got into the gorilla cage. Well, the gorilla enclosure. And the gorilla gorillaed. Tiger's tigering. Gorilla's gorillaing. And yet they're the ones getting shot because people aren't being people. They're being stupid. People are being lemmings. People are being lemmings. Gorillas are gorillaing. Tigers are tigering. Yet the tigers and the gorillas are getting shot because people are lemmings. I can't figure this out. Personal responsibility. Now, I kind of thought initially when I read this whole thing about the gorilla was, why didn't they shoot it with a tranquilizer? It puts the child's life at risk. No. The asshole kid put himself at risk. Let it stay at risk. Tranquilize it. I'm not going to lose revenue because this kid wants to be stupid and decided to test the territory logic of a gorilla. No. Stupid. Did y'all not see American Dad when Steve Smith did that shit? And what happened to him? No. Even though that's a cartoon. And that's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. But even they pointed that out. Don't do it. And yet people are still doing that shit, apparently. Again, American Dad called something. Oh, what the fuck? Seth MacFarlane, it must have a crystal ball or something. Or knows Nosferatu or some shit. Because he's calling this shit early and people are doing it. He calls Iceman being gay. And what happens? We're going to change Iceman to be gay. Okay. He calls that Steve Smith went to a gorilla enclosure and pretty much got himself in trouble. What happened? This kid decides, I'm going to reenact American Dad. I'm going to go into the gorilla enclosure and pow! Dead gorilla. But of course, I'm going to try to keep up with this story. I really want to see if this kid or his parents or his guardian or whoever it was that was supposed to be watching him, I want to see if they get themselves in trouble. Because I'm pretty sure they're not. They're probably going to be the ones that sue the school, sue the zoo for mental anguish and injuries to my son. No, the asshole went over the thing. You obviously aren't raising your kid right, because he's not reading. He's going over fucking fences and going after wild animals like an idiot. Because apparently no one learned anything from the Katt William skit about the tigers tigering. And all this comes back around to guns. Because people go, well, without guns, there won't be mass shootings. Yeah, because Jack the Ripper totally got stopped because he couldn't get a gun. He was totally stopped. He was stopped. He just you know. A lot of murderers before getting guns, they were just stopped because they couldn't get a gun. Wow, you know. They were just stopped. Wow. If only that was the way to stop all this. To stop all the violence, to stop all the killing. Let's just take out the guns. Yeah, that's really going to stop people who love stabbing folks and serial killers and stuff like Dexter, even though that's a fake show and whatnot. It's going to hold the theory here. It's going to prove a point. It didn't stop Jason Voorhees. It didn't stop Michael Myers. It didn't stop Freddy Krueger. It didn't stop Jack the Ripper. It didn't stop the crucifixion. It didn't stop quite a few other things. It didn't stop lynchings. It didn't stop the people in Saudi Arabia when they were trying to kill people. That didn't stop them. They had swords and knives and shit. They can kill people any way they want. Now they have guns? Okay, whatever. You're trying to blame the tool for what people are doing with it. I mean, hell, that's like going to Gordon Ramsay and saying, you're not a good chef. Your knife is an awesome chef, but you suck. You are not a chef. Yeah, watch Gordon Ramsay freaking chokeslam your ass and see what happens. You're going to be Michelin unconscious. That's what it is. 5-star Michelin suplex. Or is that 4-star? I don't know. I don't know stars. The point stands. You're trying to blame the tool for something the person did. And everyone's letting it slide. Let it slide. Let it slide. No, motherfucker. If so-and-so decides, I want to be the Joker. Look at my hair. I'm going to shoot up a whole place. Then shoot his ass. Execute him. Make it public. Make it a public execution. People like that shit. Make it a public execution. Just saying. He wants to shoot a lot of people? Have a firing squad. That would be the way he goes. Tie him up. Against the wall. Firing squad. Done. Well, no, we have to do this and punish him. And no, see, lemming logic. Stop it. 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 Stop the lemming logic. Stop being lemmings. Stop it. You cross the street in an Autobahn and you get hit by the car, you're dead. Done. Because chances are, even if you survive getting hit, someone's going to run over your ass. I know I would. I'm just saying, because, you know, anti-organic over here, I don't give a fuck. But the whole thing is, everyone wants to blame the tool and not the person. No one wants to take responsibility. If this guy does something, we're supposed to just let that slide. No. Fuck that. Fuck that. You do something stupid, you should be penalized for something stupid. That's like when people say, if it's on the internet, it's on there forever. Yeah, it's on there forever. Which means if you do something stupid, it's on there forever. Super sad. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Just a thing. Just putting it out there. Well, it's not his fault. He doesn't have to take responsibility for it. It's the fault of the show for making it look believable. I couldn't even say it with a straight face. Oh, my lord. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't blame Musical.ly for all these prepubescent or preteens walking around trying to act sexy and stupid because, see, I can't even think of a logical reason to invent a bullshit reason. My logic cannot invent enough bullshit to make it a logical fallacy. I can't do it. My brain just goes, nope. It's their fault for being kids. And if it's just normal kids being kids for certain songs, fine. But when they start saying stuff like they're playing with their pussy and they want to be a bad bitch and want 15 dicks in them and all that shit, we need to throw a flag. We need to throw a flag. It's like the whole Twitch thing and the boob streamers. They know what they're doing. They know. They know. But they have to act offended to get more money and whatnot. But again, it's money. That's going to a strip club and getting mad at strippers not stripping. Strippers stripping, tigers tigering, gorillas gorillaing, but we shoot the animals because they're doing their thing. Yeah, we like tits. Brain is just oozing into gel now. It doesn't care anymore. It's like, logic, what happened? Meanwhile, logic is like, I was here. I showed up for attendance for school, but apparently no one else did. Hey, Don't go in that enclosure. Don't go in there. There's a gorilla in there. Okay, you went in there. Well, at least you can get out, and there's a tranquilizer gorilla. And nope, they shot the gorilla. But the gorilla was gorillaing. That's kind of a thing. So the whole message of this whole video: take some fucking personal responsibility and plan it. Organics. You organics. Stop babying these people who are trying to get away with this bullshit. I don't want to take responsibility. It's not the fault of me for shooting somebody in the face. No, it's the makers of the gun. No, it's you. You drew the gun. You pointed the gun. You pulled the trigger. You made sure the safety was off. It is all you. You see, the more things I have to go over that are anti-logic, the more it hurts my brain. It just hurts. What needs to happen is people need to stop coddling these non-personal responsibility motherfuckers and throw them full force into it. What the zoo should do is sue the guardian of that kid. Sue them. You forced us to lose revenue because we had to protect your stupid kid from not reading a fucking sign, and they went into a territory with a dangerous animal, and we had to shoot our property, our animal, to save your stupid kid's life because, again, he didn't read. Issue 2. Issue 2. People do not read and or listen. Well, it's my son's fault. We can't sue the son, but we can sue because you are the guardian. You are the one responsible. You are the parent. You should be keeping an eye on your kid in a fucking zoo where there's dangerous fucking animals everywhere. Just because he climbed into a gorilla cage wasn't going to stop him from climbing into a tiger's freaking enclosure or a lion's enclosure. You just be happy that we saw the gorilla go after him. We saw what was going on and we shot the gorilla. We couldn't use a tranquilizer because your kid's life was at risk because somehow your kid was in there. Now, if the kid... Now, before y'all get mad at me for being so anti-organic here, because animals are still not organic, I'm still anti-them, but logic. Here's the thing. If the gorilla ran up to the gate, saw the kid, grabbed the kid by the face, pull the kid over, and then ran back to the center of his enclosure. Yeah, shoot him now. Shoot him now. Shoot the gorilla now. Shoot him now. Fine. I get that. I'd let that slide. I'd be like, yep, the gorilla grabbed the kid and tried to take off with him. Shot him. Okay. Because he's just going to keep doing this shit. So, shoot him. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. But once the kid made it his personal thing to go over the railing into the gorilla's territory and then go towards the gorilla in any way, shape, or form, the gorilla saw this as a threat, went after him. So let's shoot the gorilla for being a gorilla. That's not how that shit works. Well, it's not supposed to be how it works. But because y'all shot him, y'all shot the gorilla, the zoo should be suing that person. I doubt they will, and I'm going to keep an eye on this. Kind of like how I kept on that whole Tracer's butt thing and found out that, certain people, the big person who threw the whole safety fit left Overwatch because Blizzard pretty much trolled him. Yeah. Whatever. Great for advertising. The point being, y'all need to take responsibility for that shit. Watch your kids. If you have kids, watch your kids. If your kid is crying nonstop, don't take them to a fucking store. Don't take them to a store. That's asking for something bad to happen to you. That's asking for it. That's literally asking for something bad to happen. Keep an eye on your kid. Use some logic. If you know your kid's getting upset, get them out as quick as possible before they get upset. If you don't have kids and someone with a kid is having a time, don't walk up there and smack their kid because I will choke slam your ass through the floor and then probably break every bone in your goddamn body twice. Yeah, I don't look like I can do much, but do that to my kid and see what happens. You'll find yourself in the hospital. And I'm going to take full responsibility. And if I find out you sue me, I will kill you. No hyperbole. No hyperbole. You attack my kid, then you're going to try to sue me because I corrected you. No. You die. You die now. You die hard. You'll probably die by a police gun. Oh, I'm not a cop. But I assure you, you will die. I know it sounds like a threat, but no, that's not a threat. That's not a promise. That's a guarantee. That's a thing. You don't go after someone's kids. You just don't. You don't go after anyone's kids. If you want to have a debate or whatever, you debate the person. You go debate. Fact to fact. Unless you're a third wave feminist, then apparently logic is sexist. I don't even know how that's a thing, but they say it's a thing. Personal responsibility. Take some. Jeez, fucking organics. Fucking, I want to be a lemming.